Hey YouTube, this is pecktec, and today I'd like to talk to you about how to repair a busted hose if you've got one of those Python or Lee's brand water changers like I do. Unfortunately, I let my cat play. He likes to chase the bubbles, so I didn't see anything happening to the hose at first when he started doing it, but eventually sprung a leak, a little tiny leak. So it didn't make a huge mess or anything. I put some duct tape on it, but that hasn't really worked out. So I found, actually this is a Python, but I found a Lee's brand joiners, and I'm going to repair this piece of broken hose. Okay, basically this little kit that I got came with these three parts, and ideally, I guess that's a water shut-off. I'm not going to use this part. I'm just going to use these two. And the way they work is, of course, they screw together. There's a washer right here to keep it watertight. And on the end caps, they unscrew. You can insert the hose. This slides up in the hose, and you insert the hose and push it down. And then this comes and screws back down and tightens the whole thing and makes a watertight seal, hopefully, right here. So, that's the parts. I'm going to start by unscrewing both of these, getting them ready. As you can see, I've done this already once. You'd think I would have learned my lesson the first time, but no, we're doing it again. All right. All right, start. I'm going to cut off the part. The hole is somewhere between here and here. Scissors were not made for this. Alright, so we've trimmed the hose off, and we're going to take this end cap part here and slide it on over the hose. Take this part, work it inside of these little flexible parts here, get it flush as best we can. This comes back down and screws in. Like that. Then we do the other part of the hose. Starts off with the end cap going over the top. This slides in until it's flush. Screw down. Tight as you can without breaking it. Make sure that this little piece is in place. And then screw them together. Which might be kind of hard if it isn't unwound. Maybe I should unwind it first. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Now I'm hole free. Another one of these, and I could actually add a segment and get the length back. So I'll just have to keep my eye out for these things. I don't see Python and these Lee's attachments out in the stores very often. I found this one on clearance for $1.50, and I was happy to find it. But yeah, so that's how you easily repair a little section of hose if you spring a leak. All right, so it looks like these two sections are holding up to pressure just fine. I can no longer remember which one is the one I just replaced. I think it might be the lower one. Everything seems just fine under pressure. But look up here. See, this is another thing that happens sometimes. This little part gets loose. It can cause this, and if you're not careful, it'll jet and go all over your kitchen. So I'm going to show you how to fix that real quick. First of all, go ahead and relieve all the pressure. We're going to remove this piece. And if you look inside here, there's a little hex. Now, I'm not sure what tool most people use, but I can take my thumb, I've found, and just kind of put a little pressure there. It doesn't actually have to be much tighter. It just loosens up over time. So I put my thumb in and I kind of tighten it up. Put it back on. You have to be very careful with the threads because this is metal here and plastic here, and so if you get it cross-threaded, you're going to have a problem. Also, you can do this too tight, so be very careful. Get some pressure going. A little maneuvering, much better than it was before. And that's just finger tightening. That's not a lot of tightening. So that's another common problem that you can solve with just a little bit of twist of the thumb.
He has guilt all over his face.